Today we're going to take this Slate coaster purchased from Michaels and turn it into a Slate coaster like this using the engraving feature on the Glowforge. Once the Glowforge is all zeroed and ready to go, we'll just open it up. I take this piece of MDF board, I just put that in, I secure it with these little clips. Just push those right into the honeycomb board, or honeycomb tray, whatever anybody wants to call it. Then I take our coaster and I place it right in the center, as square as I possibly can, and then I close it up. So here we are at the Glowforge app. You can see there's the address for it right up there. We have our Slate coaster sitting on that piece of MDF board that I loaded into the machine. As you can see, the coaster actually shows up quite well. Then if you were to put it up against this honeycomb backing back here, I mean, it would just pretty much disappear, and it make it really hard to align the item that we're going to engrave on there. So if you come all the way over to the left and you click on the little numbers here in the bottom of this first icon, it brings up all these different options: engrave, cut, score. And since we are not using any known objects known towards the Glowforge, they call them proof grade items, we have to make up our own settings. Well, I've already done that for the Slate. If you click on this little arrow right here, you can see I have this set up for a speed of 905. Could have done 900, but yeah, it's a little tricky. Let's see if we can straighten that out. Let's see, now I'm going up 913, 900. Oh, 913. We can always just do this. 900, 00. There we go. 900. Perfect. Then we have the power set at 50%. We have the resolution, or the lines per inch, set at 270. Number of passes 1, and we're not going to worry about the focus right here. Once we have these all set, we hit save. It saves those settings, and since you can see I'm using Slate for this particular one, if I come down here, I'm using the exact same thing, and the settings got moved down to that one as well. So we'll just click back to get that out of there, and we'll just click in here to get this out of there. So now we're just going to highlight our whole item that we want engraved. We're going to move it over into here, so it's pretty much centered. That's pretty close to centered. I'm going to click on this little cog up here. Remember I said we weren't going to worry about the focus? Well, now we're going to set the focus. I don't know if you can see it, there's like little red angles that make a square right in the middle of the arrow. So I move those right into the center of the coaster. I say go. The Glowforge will go to focusing. If you look up here in the upper right corner, it says focusing. Gives you a status of what it's doing. Should only take a second. Okay, there we are done. So now we are ready to go. So at this point, we just click print. It's going to prepare plant stuff, or print. It's going to send all the data up into the cloud. It's going to go to Glowforge's servers. It's going to do all these calculations. Once calculations are done, it's sent back to our computer, and it says it's going to take 13 minutes and 3 seconds. Now at this point, we would go over to our Glowforge and press the nice little glowing button. So now when we come back over here to the Glowforge, you see the button is flashing. Means it's ready to go. Our Slate coaster is in there and it is ready to go. And at this point, all we need to do is push the button. And off it goes. Okay, there we go. All nice and done, engraved. It's really in there. That isn't going to come off ever. I don't know. Maybe you can scrape it off, but you can't with your fingernail. It's really good. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Bye for now.